Hello, good morning everyone. This morning I wanted to talk about the two petitions that I will be launching in regards to stop imprisonment of children and stop child removal. Our nation, there is injustices here that's been going on for many years, and the government is not listening to its people. This is not a state or a territory issue. This is a Commonwealth issue. And this is absolutely injustice against humanity here. So when we looking at it, there has been no change. The government just implements policy, and they don't want to, build rehabilitation, and they don't want to work with families. They just want to. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of avenues here that we can look at. The government needs to put in alternative measures, and they need to work with families here and keep families together, because for hundreds of years they've just been destroying families and keeping families apart based on legislation, based on policy. And it's not just good enough. Unfortunately it's not good enough, because this cycle is going to continue for generations today and generations to come. So when we're talking about intergenerational trauma, we know that the impact there is huge. There is a huge burden on our mental health system already, and this is why the federal government now needs to take and listen and hear from people. And this is why I'm launching these petitions, because these children they're wanting to penalise children. It's not about doing the crime, doing the time. These children are 10 years of age. If they're 10 years of age, we need alternative measures. We need rehabilitation centres. We need alternative practices throughout Australia, which brings proper inner healing, not external healing here. We're not talking about external, because you can't heal externally. Let me just reiterate that. I'm a healer. I know what I'm talking about. I have intergenerational trauma business, and I have lived experience in intergenerational trauma, and I know what it's like to have your child removed based on false allegations. And because I went through 300 days in 2021 in regards to with the Department of Child Protection back in my hometown. So I know what I'm speaking about when it comes to intergenerational trauma. Just trust me on that stuff. And we need alternative practices in Australia. Okay, we need communities to understand that we've got to keep families together. We can't just be going, oh yep, this is a new policy, we have to adhere to it. Like, it's not going to work. Our nation is suffering, families are suffering, children are suffering, and we need to be able to keep families together. It's not about just penalising children and putting them in prison. There's a huge injustice here against humanity, huge injustice against children. And when we talk about removing of children, that has not worked. That has caused intergenerational trauma for thousands of years, and it is hundreds of years, and it's going to continue, and it's going to put a burden on our mental health system. Well, mental health is the umbrella, but we call it mental illness. That's the reality. It's called mental illness. So mental health is an umbrella. So, we need to really take an alternative approach here, and we need rehabilitation centres. We need change for our people. And this is why I'm putting this petition out here, is to bring change, to stop the imprisonment, but also note in there what is the alternative practices that the government needs to take into consideration, because they're not listening. So this is a huge violation of human rights, and we need change, Australia. We need change. It doesn't matter where you live, in the territory, in the state. This affects every child throughout this nation, every family throughout this nation. We need change, my love. So I will be launching, if you just look out on my Facebook page and stay connected, and then I will let you know. Thank you.